Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Brownstown Central High School for tonight's boys action, non-conference action, as the Mitchell Blue Jackets are in town. I'm Mike Wright, along with Andy Brenneman and Brandon Allman for this evening. Coach still has his voice from this afternoon?
I do.
Good. Andy, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
What's the latest Purdue score?
Let's check and see here.
Welcome to B-Town Live.
You're taking a while there, Andy.
Once again, just want to start off by thanking our sponsors for allowing us to bring you this high school basketball action tonight between the Blue Jackets of Mitchell and the Braves of Brownstown Central.
We have a chat box that you can make comments, tell us where you're watching from, who you might be watching. If you have a question, if the scoreboard freezes up, we got help on that last time. Mitchell's coming in with a one of their better seasons in the last 4 years. They are 5-2 on the season. The Braves come in 6-1. Is it 6-1 or 5-1?
5-1.
5-1. I buried my notes because I was going to use that at the beginning of the varsity game. Last night, the JV, I meant to ask Coach Jackson Ryan what the JV record is for Mitchell. I know the Braves are 5-0 on the young season. This will be our last home boys game for 2023. But they've got a lot of games to be played for the remainder of 2023. They go to North Davies, which we'll talk about later on, and playing the Bobcat Classic. They've got the Hall of Fame tournament on the 30th.
Correct.
So they're going to have 5 more games after this against really good competition. And then I think when we come back, our next broadcast is the Jeffersonville game. And that's the first time we've had Jeffersonville on the schedule.
As far as I can remember, yeah.
For a while, if
For
not
a while,
ever.
yeah.
Well, Arizona's making a run. They're down by 6 now.
Purdue's up 6.
Yep.
67-61 with just under 11 to play.
Yep.
We kept giving IU updates to this afternoon during the Earls game, so we have to do equal opportunity here and do the Purdue updates. Colts are playing too right now. Last time I saw, they were down 13-7.
The Tar Heels were supposed to play at 5:30, and I don't think they've started yet.
The Tar Heels. They're in North Carolina, right?
I believe so. Surprisingly ranked in the top 10. A little surprising.
They're playing that one team. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, we don't care about that team. They get the wrong color blue.
Colts are down 13-7. Late second quarter, Steelers with the ball in field goal. Nope, they're not in field goal range. Hey, we're getting ready to do starting lineups here at the pit for the JV game.
Well, Arizona's had back-to-back slam dunks. Now by 4 now.
Looks like Mitchell is going to start. I shouldn't say that. There's 6 players on the bench.
Sitting on the bench. Good luck with that one.
Well, I have an idea who's not starting. All right, let's turn this down. And
The Braves look like they appear to be going with their same 5 starters I think that they've started every game with. I'm going to guess now you can get their 5 starters.
I can. That's the one I didn't think was going to be starting.
Let's meet the starting lineups first for Mitchell. Starting at guard, number 11, Garrett Florkey.
Garrett Florkey, sophomore.
At guard, number 20, Connor T.
Connor Tigg, number 20, junior.
5,
Carl Chenault, number 25, is a junior. Parker Felton, a sophomore. Lucas Gosno, a junior. Blue Jackets coach is Alex Spear on the JV squad.
A very old JV team. Starting 3 juniors. 3 juniors and 2 sophomores.
So Preston Garrison, Carter Covert, Lane Pendleton, Owen Wishmeyer, and Drew Shelton. And Michael Leitzman on the bench for the 5-0 JV Braves.
Tip won by the Blue Jackets.
Good move by Coach Allman to try to keep us legal with playing music over the sound system here. Connor Tigg with the basketball. 11 is Garrett Florkey. 25 with the basketball.
Handoff, high ball screen there. Mitchell really trying to spread the Braves out. Right idea, just clank that one off one of our defenders' feet. Flex action.
Nice pass underneath.
I was going to say, that one be hard to get through there.
It was. Didn't quite get through there, but it been a highlight reel if we did.
Out of bounds to the Blue Jackets here. Old school screener. 5-second call.
Now I wonder if any of these juniors play up on the varsity.
I might have that for you here in a little bit. I don't have it on me right now.
Or you can wait in about an hour and a half. We'll find out.
Yeah, that'll find out.
Covert from 3-point.
In rhythm three right there. Playing right to Carter Covert's strength. Catch and shoot. Something he does really well.
Pendleton would have started another second sooner breaking. He would have had a steal.
Pendleton got caught up too high there, didn't drop. They were able to hit that cross court skip pass for a layup. Little drift pass down in the corner. Tough shot. Wish they with it though, good tip out. Do we give him the offensive rebound or do we give him the assist on that one? Or a combination?
Combo.
One of each?
One of each. Same thing. Lane Pendleton got caught up too high. Did a good job of recovering right there, but gonna have a foul on the Braves. On Pendleton. His first, team's first. I took your line. That's usually your job right there. Sorry.
That's fine.
Braves quickly the other way. Preston Garrison on the drive. Couldn't tell if that one got deflected. Kid got a piece of it there on the way up or not. Oh boy, there's some miscommunication. Open three for number 20, Connor Teague. We've got a tie ball game. 5-5 with 4.5 left here in the first quarter.
Colts update, they just took the lead right before the half, 14-13.
Covert giving out directions here. High post flash there, handoff.
That's even a deeper three.
Good decision there by Garrison. It was a great look. good job by Garrison of not committing a silly over-the-back foul there.
All right, who scored the 3 for Mitchell?
Connor Teague.
He's got all 5 points. I'm going to try to keep the stats for the JV game. I'm going to try to keep the scoring for the JV game. Let's not add more to it
On
than
the
that.
floor, good move there by number 5, but going to wave off the basket there. Good move by Parker Felton.
Shelton with the foul.
His first, team second. Pretty sure that hit the back of Garrison's elbow.
It was rocketed in there.
It was. And it rocketed right back out, too. It bounced off his elbow in the right block area all the way out to the R in Central over there. Really bad trail on the cut there, giving up an easy bucket there to 25. Carl Chenault.
Yeah, he had that left-handed baby hook there.
Good defense there by number 32.
Yeah, it was.
Held his position. Yep. Reach stepping and not giving any ground. Textbook interior post defense. That might be illegal. I think he waited long enough. He was going, I'll just try it out and see if it works.
It's like Brock Dean and Lincoln Brenton entering the game.
Brock Dean and Britton, and number 0, Malachi Goodman for the Blue Jackets. Is he the only one that came in for Mitchell? That's why we need 3 of us up here, because there's a lot to watch, especially when we're trying to catch Purdue and Colts scores.
Pendleton deep 3.
Yep. What's so just catch in rhythm, straight into a shot. Mitchell's got to. Of course, part of the thing, a lot of times,
Choose
a little bit more now. Timeout there by the Blue Jackets by Coach. Not as much scouting, of course, goes on in JV games. There's a lot more JV film out there than there used to be. But yeah, they're gonna have to get out and start pressuring Pendleton and.
So Pendleton knocked down, 3 last night in the varsity.
Yeah, 3 straight. That's why I joked with Coach Bender after the game. We talked about best co-player of the game up here. I said that we could have given it to Lane Pendleton because he scored 11 points in a matter of like 3 minutes or something like that. So, of course, you got a chuckle out of that. But yeah, 3 threes. I mean, you pay attention to the Seymour JV game. I think he had like 7 threes in that game.
Now, is Mitchell choosing to collapse down low is why Carter and Lane have had those wide open looks this early in the game?
Well, the one was off the set. The one that covered, I think, that he missed. The second one he missed, but the other ones were just in rhythm off a pass and just didn't close out well enough. And of course, if they don't know anything about him, then it's just you're going to probably play him as a driver first. They're just closing out short and low, but got to get a high hand up, and we'll see if they make some adjustments after seeing the guys make a couple.
I apologize. I'm going to switch this over to the Christmas music. Aaron loaded Christmas music for us. And
all right.
I'll get on that the next time.
Speaking of that, I think I need to go Christmas shopping tomorrow. I think I'm striking out in that department.
You've been busy. Is that an excuse, though? You have the 21st, or, Thursday?
Yeah.
You got plenty of time.
Yeah, I'm more of a December 24th shopper anyway. I think that's when the best deals really happen. Oh, nice find. Bucket there by number 20.
Was that Tig again?
20, yep.
Yep.
Lincoln Brenton.
Tip out there by Pendleton. Oh, one more. Got to go one more to the corner there. Good drive, though, by Brock Dean.
Pendleton almost tipped it out too far. It was could have been a fast break the other way.
Pendleton at that time is actually right where he needed to be. He gets the steal, but then
he's
gets
going
right
to get
back.
a second foul,
and then
too.
he's going to pick up a foul.
I think it's his second one.
Yes, it is.
He wasn't happy with how that whole turn of events came about, so he was going to do something about it.
Shelton Garrison back in for Wishmeyer and Pendleton.
But he was where he needed to be. Ball was opposite. He dropped a weak side block, gets the steal. Off the mark. Nice tip out. Able to keep it alive. Good hustle there by the Blue Jackets. Yep, good look. Just Braves were able to get a fingertip on it. And got lucky that it went off a Blue Jacket there to him.
Ethan and Devin, they're asking about the scoreboard. It's working on our end. It appears to be working. Were you slow with it? It's okay if you were.
No, well, everything looks good at the time.
Shelton for the corner three. Off the mark, rebound there by the Blue Jackets.
45 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 10-9. Good ball game.
.30 seconds left in the quarter. Mitchell looking to be really content here.
Campbell needs to not act like he's pushing off if he is.
Holy cow.
Brockdean with the foul.
Up. Brockdean up and over.
Yeah.
Number 0 there, Goodman.
About 20 seconds before that, he was thinking about jumping the passing lane and then thought better of it and stayed in good defensive position. But then
his first, the Braves fourth. So if the Braves do commit a foul here in the last 13 seconds, it will put the Blue Jackets to the line. Aggressive drive there. I'm going to venture the guess. 25.
Yeah, Carl Chenault there.
Is a lefty. He's the one who had a nice left-handed baby hook earlier and shot that tough runner there with his left hand.
Pendleton coming in for shooting purposes, I suppose, with 3 seconds to go.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't get anywhere. He's going to get a look right here. Ooh, off the mark.
Good design play. 10-9, Brownstown Central at the break.
NITEC strives to make technology easy. We pride ourselves in being your technology partner. NITEC is an established networking infrastructure company located in southern Indiana. As a premier choice for fiber optic cabling installation and network administration, NITEC is a staple in the community for technology-related needs. We take pride in providing the best customer experience as well as thoroughly completing highly satisfactory work. In our area, there is a great need for affordable information technology services, and we feel we can offer just that. Visit us today at nitec.com.
Letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh. La, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, 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 oh, oh.
Welcome back to Brownstown Central. We got confirmation that the scoreboard is working fine. Good. Glad to hear that. Braves basketball to start the second quarter.
Thought Mitchell did a really nice job of that first quarter of handling Brownstown's pressure. It's something that several of the other teams have struggled with. Mitchell changing up their defense there. Give an open look to Dean in the corner.
Yes, I agree. It's been a pretty well played basketball game by both teams.
And usually you would think that a junior-led, oh boy, a junior-led, junior varsity basketball team has some experience and should be able to handle some of that pressure.
That was a lazy
Well,
pass.
try to get some information what the Mitchell's JV record is. If anyone from Southern Lawrence County is watching and may know that,
Nice
on
little
chat.
Nice little pull-up jump shot there by number 32, Gosnell.
And Pendleton answers with the 3 in the corner.
Braves back to the 1-3-1 half-court trap. Yeah, it's just a little false hustle there. I mean, Rockdean, nothing against him. He's playing hard, but just can't take himself out of the play right there. Good rebound. Tough shot.
Oh. Carroll's turnover.
(13-11) with 5:20 to play here in the second quarter.
Well, I just found out what Mitchell's JV record is. 6-0.
So somebody will take their first loss tonight.
That's why it's been a very well played game so far.
No, that's not where the ball should be, out of bounds.
Well, we're going to have that discussion again.
Tip ball out in the corner. This should have been a deep corner throw in. Another good, strong take.
Okay,
Well,
so you've seen several games where I've heard you talk about the balls not being taken out of bounds at the proper spot, and you think a shot clock is going to be ran properly by officials and clock keepers, and
Yeah, I guess people are going to probably tell you, I'm not in favor of shot clock, but I'm going to guess that some people tell you it's still early and it's going to take time and they'll get it figured out. But I just, maybe I'm a rules guy and I like things to be done the right way. But I would think that with 3 guys out there, especially in the varsity action, these guys are, of course, only 2 of them out here in the JV action, but that shouldn't be something that by now I think should be taken care of.
a lot of your JV officials do not dive into the rule book, and I hate to say that because I'm lumping a group of people together, and I don't mean to do that, but your lower level officials, some of your lower level officials below junior high, they might not be licensed because they don't have to be.
They don't have to be.
So they're living on what they think they know or what they've heard or what somebody's told them, and it might be bad advice. I'm one of those that, being heavily involved in football, I still go to the football meetings, but since I've stopped doing basketball tournament for a few years, I don't go to the basketball tournaments.
Good pass there by Brockdean.
But I still keep up on what's out there and talk to others.
Good, good reverse layup there by Goodman.
Yeah.
I think the Braves have hit 3 threes, but
Yes.
they have missed. I am going to verify now that Chenault is a lefty after that pull up.
Lincoln Britton, Kylis Brock into the game.
As an official, I was watching the Purdue game earlier here. They only had 5 free throws in the first half, altogether.
Now,
so let them play. How do you look at it?
after watching our review, the previous call might be a little bit questionable.
Might have been overturned.
Yeah, might have been overturned. There you go. On the travel call that was on Carter Covert on the kick out.
Andy, I'm not ignoring your question. I'm trying to think how to answer it.
Yeah, you know, I love watching Purdue play. I love Matt Painter and the sets that he runs, good up and under there by Dean, just misses off the mark. I just think that, and I think this at all levels sometimes, that if you have a big person, a big guy, a big girl in the middle, they just don't get officiated the same as some others.
Right.
Like, they just think because they're bigger that they should be stronger. You know, you get those comments like they just got to be stronger inside, but I don't know. I mean,
They were letting them play.
Zach Edey just gets mauled in there at times and doesn't get called. And I mean, you ask him, what do you want him to do?
Yeah.
That's Dean's third foul.
It was a good take by Carter Covert in here.
Yeah, nice little Euro step.
To echo what Brandon said, it's sometimes the game itself will dictate how it's called.
Yeah, I agree with that.
We say things a lot of times on our crew, and one of the guys I work with, kind of his phrase is, that call did not fit that game. That call did not fit how it's been called.
Yeah, and I agree. I echoed that same sentiment today to my girls. You know, you got to go into the game, and those first couple minutes. Good rebound, Lincoln Britton, and it's going to go to the line for two. Those first 2-3 minutes of the game, you really need to fill out how the game's going to be officiated. And, you know, like today, really physical basketball game, especially by their guards. We knew that coming in. They were going to really pressure us. And if they're allowed to use their hands and dictate where our guards go, it makes it really difficult on us. But, you know, if you're going to be consistent and call it that way the whole game, we got to make adjustments. And
that's the flip side of that, is you hope it doesn't change. And sometimes the play does change. The play picks up. It gets chippy, as we like to say.
Yep.
What cracks me up is sometimes you call a foul, you keep calling fouls, and you hear the crowd or some coach says, get it under control. Okay. Well, you got the fouls called.
Britton did make both free throws there, and we got one.
That's like last night. I've never seen a bench warning, I don't think, all my years watching high school basketball.
Well, you need to come referee with me and the
you
guys I work with.
Oh, do you give out a lot of those, Mike?
No, we don't, but there's a time for it. Probably should have been one this afternoon instead of what happened, but that's another story. Drew Shelton, I believe, picked up his second foul while we were talking about bench warnings.
I'm just glad it didn't have what happened this afternoon didn't have any impact on the game. Go on, fight another day.
Yep.
It's all right. One of the Braves' favorite sets there.
Well,
I think they get a wide open look every time they run that set. What were you going to say, Mike? Sorry.
Mitchell's not getting as many offensive looks this quarter.
No, of course, the Braves are back in man, but they've done a much better job of pressuring and then also being able to drop and cover their zones. But the Braves cannot throw it in the ocean right now, it feels like.
Yep.
I missed 2 points for somewhere for Brownstown. Did Lincoln hit both free throws?
Yes, he did.
There they are. Good job, Lincoln.
And Mitchell is trying to hammer it the backdoor cuts, and I think they've had more turnovers, unfortunately, than they've had connections on their backdoor cuts.
Good rebound.
Pendleton with the putback layup. Gives him 10 points.
And the Braves have been able to hammer Mitchell on the offensive backboard.
20 seconds to go, playing for one.
We have at least 7 or 9 points.
No, they're not.
On on offensive rebounds or tip outs.
Chenault's going to pick up that foul for Mitchell with 5 seconds to go, sending Pendleton at the line.
I would imagine one of these subs here is to get the shooter Pendleton, who has 2 fouls, make sure he doesn't
Shelton has 2 fouls,
pick
I
up a
believe.
cheap one, so probably coming in for both of them.
Yep, there's one for the shooter, and there goes Shelton.
Don't want that silly foul with 5 seconds left.
No.
Pendleton with 12.
23-13 here at the pit. 5.7 seconds to go left in the second quarter. Gets a look. And another. Defensively, that quarter, the Braves held the Blue Jackets to only 4 points. Able to get some separation, 13-4 that quarter, I believe.
All right, it's halftime with the Braves up 23-13. We'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. This is B-Town Live.
Finding the right insurance coverage can be a daunting task, but fear not, because here at Brown Family Insurance, we've got your back. With years of experience and a dedication to our community, we're your trusted local independent agency, including companies such as Erie Insurance, Western Reserve Group, and Progressive. From auto, home, business, and life, we're here to tailor the perfect insurance solution just for you. Because protecting what matters most is not just a job for us, it's our passion. Contact our staff today and let's secure your future together.
Founded in 1970, Brownstown Electric Supply Company is proud to serve and provide material to our friends in the utility industry. We are equipped to take on the most demanding projects with an experienced staff located in Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and Illinois. Brownstown Electric is family-owned and operated with a family-first work culture. If you're looking for a lasting career in a robust industry, give us a call today at 812-358-4555 or visit us online at brownstown.com/careers.
Acquired by Damon Bailey and Randy Hawkins in 2011, Resource Services is your one-stop shop for anything from janitorial to food service supplies. Resource Services specializes in K-12 education. We are the preferred vendor for the Indiana-approved shopping cooperative. We offer name brands with competitive pricing. Our staff is trained to help solve your issues and help save you money. We are located in Bedford, Indiana, and service the entire state of Indiana, Kentucky, Southern Illinois, and parts of Tennessee. Give us a call today at 812-275-4790.
Founded in 1970, Brownstown Electric Supply Company is proud to serve and provide material to our friends in the utility industry. We are equipped to take on the most demanding projects with an experienced staff located in Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and Illinois. Brownstown Electric is family-owned and operated with a family-first work culture. If you're looking for a lasting career in a robust industry, give us a call today at 812-358-4555 or visit us online at brownstown.com/careers.
La da da da, oh oh, la da da da, making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you. Just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you again. To see you again. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. First flake of snow is set to fall today. It comes
Welcome back to Brownstown Central High School. We're 2 minutes away from the third quarter of the JV game starting. Still waiting on Mitchell to reappear from the locker room. If I can pull Andy away from the Purdue game just for a second. Did he go out of bounds?
Looks like it.
We're watching Purdue's up 6 with about 20-some seconds to go. Go ahead, Andy, read the scores, and by the time that's done, we'll probably figure out what's going on.
For Mitchell, Goodman with 2, Teague with 7, Chenault with 2, and Goshnell with 2, for a total of 13. For the Braves, Britton added 2 with 2 free throws, Carter Covert with 5, Brock Dean with 4, and they're led by Lane Pendleton with 12, for a total of 23.
What was the first quarter score? 10-9 or 11-10? One of those?
10-9.
10-9.
Pretty sure we outscored it 13-4 there that quarter. Just some scores around the state earlier today. Not a whole lot in our area, but Jeffersonville, who is on our schedule after Christmas, did have a very nice win against Evansville Harrison, 49-46. So Jeffersonville, a really good ball club. Evansville Harrison also very good basketball team.
You talking boys?
Yes, boys.
Okay.
Nathan Fleener, buddy of mine, coaches them. Then they're off to an excellent start. South Knox, who we have coming up in the Graber Post / Bobcat Classic.
Yeah.
I better get that right. They were defeated today by Terre Haute South, 64-55.
I was looking at the records earlier. I think South Knox may be the only school that has a losing record in that. That's
yeah. Well, what is it? A few years ago, maybe longer. A few years ago, my years. I think I said this last night. Get caught up, but there were 3, I think, undefeated teams in that a few years ago going in. I mean, 8-0, 6-0, 8-0 teams. Also tonight, locally, the Washington County Invitational going on. Salem plays Dub, West Washington, and Eastern Pekin plays Borden this evening.
I believe Salem and West Washington started the year playing each other, and West Washington won. Mitchell patient on offense. Looks like they got the same starting 5.
Good ball movement, good follow.
That was. Number 32, Lucas Gosnell.
It's real nice. Blue Jackets there against the 1-3-1. We're able to get the basketball reversed a couple times, and then we're able to get the basketball inside on the low block. Had a shot attempt, missed it, and good follow.
Devin, to answer your question, the JV game, or the varsity game will follow this around 7:30. This has been a quick-moving game, so 7:30 is probably a good target.
See if Mitchell can try to cut in the lead here again. No kick ball, I think. He had a closed fist, maybe not, maybe. That's
optional, closed, open. Colts did score first drive of the second half.
And never got a kicking signal either. Throw me all for a loop.
Another kick. Did I hear a whistle?
I don't know.
Whistles are optional too. I figure with the headset, sometimes I don't hear. Oh.
That'll wake you up if you're not awake yet. Or close your eyes.
Yeah, he took a shot last night, too.
He did take it. He did. Oh, Lane Pendleton was right there. He just moved out of the way.
That's going to be his third foul.
He was, I think, or seemed like sitting there for an eternity waiting on it. And then as soon as they got to him, he moved out of the way and then caught him with a chicken wing, I think.
Tate Woods didn't see action in the first half. Gets his first point.
Off the mark on the second. 23-16, got it down to 7. 5:35 left to play.
Preston Garrison gets his first points of the game.
I think it's Brownstown ball.
I think I kind of missed that play watching Purdue there.
Well, I just saw the Colts scored got another field goal fairly quickly, so they're up 24-13 with 9 minutes to go in the third.
And we're going to have a foul here on the Blue Jackets.
Did you see much there?
No, not. I thought that's been going on all game.
We're talking about did that fit? Tig, who started off the game hot offensively, has 7 points, and that was his first foul.
Oh, turnover there on the Braves. Garrison left his feet with, I don't think, a whole lot to do with it, and then might have had Pendleton just off the fingertips.
Andy, do you have any news for us?
Purdue pulled out the victory, 92-84.
92 points.
Pretty impressive.
But they gave up 84.
Yeah.
Not impressive.
Just got to score more than the team you're playing.
That's right.
Is the glass half full or half empty? You want to score more, or do you want to hold them to last? What did it mean?
Nice answer on Tig's 2 by Pendleton's 3.
Since I know Andy is good buddies with Clay Alt, one of my former college roommates, he liked, his philosophy was you just got to have a good alt fence.
Yep.
He didn't like to play defense.
Time.
His philosophy was if you could score more than the person you were guarding, you did your job.
Timeout. Mitchell, go ahead.
And if everybody on your team did that, scored more than the person that's guarding them, you're going to win the game. That was his philosophy.
Are we frozen?
Yep, we're froze up.
All right. Scoreboard is frozen, so we're going to go to our handy-dandy cheat sheet.
Just log in and log out and log back in.
You make it sound simpler than that. Did we do it?
Yes, we're good.
We did it on our side. We'll see if we do it on your side.
And steal by Garrison. An assist by Garrison to Carter Covert.
Covert, thank you for that. That's Carter's 7th point, so just past the halfway mark of the third quarter.
Braves into a 2-3 zone here. Off the rubber. Tough angle.
Carter for 3.
3 ball. I got a message that everything's working. Somebody watching at home.
Good.
Said that everything's working at his house. That's good to hear. Thank you, Greg, for that. Appreciate it.
Now the Purdue game's over. Maybe Coach Painter will just jump in his car, drive on down, and check Jack out tonight.
No. Well, he's in Indy, I guess.
Yeah, he's in Indy. He's not that far.
Or he's just going to fly his plane down here and land her at Seymour Airport.
There you go.
He's been known to do that a time or two. Good find there. And one more. Shelton, a little short. And I think we got a foul on Carter Covert.
He's holding his side. Get hit there or just... Britton and Brock Dean into the game. Lincoln Britton.
I'll see if we can get Jay Deckard over here on the air, and then nobody else is going to have to worry about saying a word the rest of the night.
No.
Connor Tigg again. Picks up his 11th point.
Well, I was going to give my wife and son a shout out because they went home and they weren't making plans on coming out, but now my son's back here behind us, so, and my wife's down on the front row, so they must have made it.
So they're not Christmas shopping either.
No. Oh, that one might have been a little long.
Had a few. Garrison's a little
Just a bit
short.
long.
Good hustle there by Garrison to save that, keep it alive. Nice to see Owen Wishmeyer get one to go down.
That's his first bucket of the game.
Braves lead 37-20 with 1:35 to go. Double zero showing his strength, or number 0 there showing his strength.
He's freshman.
Goodman. Big strong move, gonna go line for 2. I know you like all those fancy energy drinks.
It's been a long day here.
But I did have one. I think I've seen you drink that before, the C4.
Yes.
I had my first one of those today.
Before your game?
Yeah, before my game.
Well, no wonder you were hyper. Pendleton for 3. Braves starting to create some serious separation between them and Mitchell.
Good pass underneath there by Wishmeyer to Pendleton.
Yes, if he had continued, he would have been called for a charge, I believe. So, okay, Pendleton has 20 points. Well, my oldest son must be watching Purdue. He's texting. He's all happy. Yep.
Over by the Blue Jackets.
My other son would be happy too, but he may not be aware of what.
Good rebound
of them
Lincoln
playing.
Britton.
That's his first field goal, Lincoln.
He's been really active here last couple games.
Speaking of active, Wishmeyer was a little bit overactive on that one. Can't foul the guy out in front of God and country and the official.
Oh, sorry, I'm behind on the fouls. Fourteen fouls on the Braves.
4 with 26 seconds to go.
Aaron is definitely getting his fair share of. That's got to be over and back. Got it. Aaron's got to be getting his fair share of Silver Creek this week.
Oh, he's
Thursday the girls, today the girls, and tonight
That's the boys.
the boys.
This does not feel like a 23-point ball game. Last night felt like a 50-point ball game, but this one
The Braves have definitely hit a few shots this quarter and just have dominated the backboard again. Yeah, for 3, the Braves lead 44-21. We will be right back.
NITEC strives to make technology easy. We pride ourselves in being your technology partner. NITEC is an established networking infrastructure company located in southern Indiana. As a premier choice for fiber optic cabling installation and network administration, NITEC is a staple in the community for technology-related needs. We take pride in providing the best customer experience as well as thoroughly completing highly satisfactory work. In our area, there is a great need for affordable information technology services, and we feel we can offer just that. Visit us today at nitec.com.
Finding the right insurance coverage can be a daunting task, but fear not, because here at Brown Family Insurance, we've got your back. With years of experience and a dedication to our community, we're your trusted local independent agency, including companies such as Erie Insurance, Western Reserve Group, and Progressive. From auto, home, business, and life, we're here to tailor the perfect insurance solution just for you. Because protecting what matters most is not just a job for us, it's our passion. Contact our staff today and let's secure your future together.
Now we're back. The voices were there, no picture. Now we got Kill the Music, and we might be able to pull this off without Aaron. If you're watching, Aaron. It takes three of us.
Definitely go back and watch.
Aaron is, did you mention that BNL?
Yep,
on BNL Live.
On our sister station. BNL Stars are at home against the Silver Creek Dragons.
Two opponents that we will see in 2024. Foot on the line. I don't know how he saw it. Okay, maybe his foot wasn't on the line. Is that Pendleton again?
No, that was Shelton.
I was just looking at the foot. That's Shelton's first bucket of the game. I'm asking you, and I'm the one keeping the stats.
Yeah, he had a nice. He made it. He's missed a couple threes, but had that drive earlier that he tipped out back out that we got an assist / offensive rebound. But that's been about it. Which, like we talked about last night, that's okay with him.
Oh yeah, yeah. Action off the ball if you weren't watching. Pendleton and
might have been another one right there.
Teague or Chenault, I'm sorry. Pendleton and Chenault having pleasantries.
That can't happen.
No, not legally.
Oh boy.
5.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Hang on to the ball, boys. That was a good look.
Good rebound.
That was just, we have just killed them on the interior glass.
Had lots of offensive rebounds.
I bet we have close to 20 points on second chance opportunities.
Good pick and roll there by Mitchell. Just couldn't gather it and finish. Pendleton's gonna go to the line. Pendleton with 22 points. Doubled his varsity output last night.
He has scored a lot of points for the Braves to start the year. Great shooter. A lot of skill. Just has to get stronger and get better defensively. And hopefully maybe by the end of this year, into next year, he'll definitely be a big-time contributor for the Braves at the varsity action.
Good look by Gosnell, just did not fall for him. And Gosden will pick up the foul. Second on the team this quarter, Shelton to the line.
Yeah, and Pendleton might see some action in the Bobcat Classic. What is it, 3 games?
3 games, 3 days.
Keep everybody fresh.
That is one thing about beefing up the schedule that the boys did, to just like they've had two running clock games. We talked about that in football. Some teams out of their 9 games did not play full quarters, but maybe once or twice.
Yeah.
And so when they are in that game in the state tournament and it's crunch time, you're not used to that, both physically and being into a game where it's on the line.
Yeah, where a lot of those plays down the stretch really matter.
Absolutely.
You know, that's something that sometimes you talk about with Brownstown, but you know, you can't help. You have to play your conference schools, and you know, the MSC has not been as strong the last few years, especially. You know, especially this year. You know, in that part, you know, some people think that may have hurt the Braves at times because they didn't play very many full games.
Exactly.
You know, outside
That's
of
a
the
good
Seymour,
example.
outside of the Seymour game, a couple missed point-blank shots there for the Braves.
Well, you're only allowed if you're an MSC school, because Austin doesn't have a football.
Yeah,
Are they the only one now?
2 non-conference,
Yes.
yeah, 2 non-conference teams.
So Seymour's a good one to have, and I think it is official now that they are dropping Jennings in the scrimmage and picking up Bedford North Lawrence, which Mitchell fans that are out there, that's because Mitchell, I believe, is going to a jamboree with Salem and Jennings or Madison, one of those.
I can honestly say I've never seen a jamboree football game.
They just started that 2 or 3 years ago as another option instead of the scrimmage.
Now that used to be, though, you would know more about this than me probably.
Thanks,
but
I appreciate that. Where he's going with this.
That used to be really popular on the boys basketball side. Jamborees were really popular back in the day, correct? I thought I remember Brownstown.
Way back in the day.
Yeah, because when I was growing up, I'm pretty sure Brownstown used to play a jamboree to start the season.
They did.
In
In football, it was a thing. When they had a 10-game schedule before, I mean, we're talking pre-cluster system. There would just be 4 teams, and they would play 4 quarters, and you wouldn't play everyone. There would be one school you didn't play. But basketball.
I was referencing basketball.
Kai Trueblood with his first basket. I don't recall. Was it short-lived?
I don't know. I just remember growing up thinking that at the beginning of the year that there was a jamboree, and it was, I want to say us and Jennings County maybe. I mean, that's who we scrimmage now, and I might be totally mistaken.
If you aren't, I'm sure it was short-lived, because I don't remember it.
If anybody listening in or tuning in,
Any
chat with us, interact with us.
Any historians out
Any
there?
historians out there. I'm sure I could probably go around the gym around here and find the answer, but.
And several opinions as to if it was a good idea or a bad idea.
Another attempted back cut there that was stolen by the Braves. I mean, a lot of credit to the Braves, but the Blue Jackets just have not been as efficient as they were in the first quarter.
No, they played very well. They continued to play well, just their execution wasn't there all the time.
Somebody grab it.
Keep it in bounds.
I guess I'm just now noticing we're only 1 point away from the
running
clock.
That's why I'm trying to figure out some scores of the boys who are probably done playing.
Nope.
See if I missed anyone.
We'll get a chance to get there. And once it gets there, it runs no matter what, correct?
Free throws.
Yes, but once it gets to 35, even if it dips back under 35,
that is correct.
it's still a running clock.
Who we got at the line? Kaysen?
Yes.
That's his first point of the game. I think that's not everybody. Has Kylis scored? He's the only one I don't have.
He missed the 3, I know.
We're going to have a foul underneath on 31. Did the basket go in? I was
The
watching the
basket
foul.
did go in.
Okay.
Yes, the basket went in. So now when the ball comes in, the clock should run outside of free throws. And we're going to get another 2 shots, so the clock is not going to start yet.
I'm still undecided on this rule.
Which one? We'll help you out.
I know your guys' opinion
Oh, on the 2 shot?
on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't help you there.
Now we're checking the books.
Well, I'm going to check my book while they're checking theirs and try to get this figured out so we can get stats quickly without waiting for Brian to tell me.
Your bookkeeper might be better than those 2 down there, since I know both of them, and you know one of them really well. (60-23), Braves lead with 1:50 to go here in the 4th and final period. Of course, running clock doesn't help when we're shooting free throws the whole time.
Yeah, I missed at least 1 bucket for Brownstown Central. I'm getting to Mitchell after this. Gavin Martin.
I guess that's one way to, I haven't thought about this with the new rule, but the running clock can become least or less effective if you keep fouling.
Yes, that is correct.
Britton for 3 from straight away. Good hands there by Kai Trueblood. Just hang on to a good jump ball. Good decision there, bud. Yeah, I did not see this coming after the first quarter. I thought it was like I said, a well-played first quarter, 10-9. Both teams were undefeated. Thought we were going to be in for a JV basketball game, but the Braves just imposed their will, and their skill definitely was able to allow them to pull away.
Sometimes I don't think the Braves get enough credit for the defense. I hear people talk about offense a lot.
Well, I mean, you look back through years at all Coach Minter's teams, defense has been the staple. Like I have been fortunate enough to play for him, coach underneath him. If you don't defend, you don't play.
Right.
I'm going to take my headset off so I can listen for some scoring while you guys finish this.
But yeah, if you don't defend, you don't play. There's not an option. So your Braves win it with the final score of 63-24. Mike will be back with us here in a second, hopefully with all of the final totals. Andy, you have anything? The Braves JV team remains undefeated They are now, I believe, 5-0. No, they didn't have a game against Lawrence North. That was just a varsity only game. Right? No, yes, this will be second game. That's right. 6-0. Yeah, 6-0. And the Mitchell Blue Jackets lose their first game of the season. And we will take a little break here. We'll come back and run down through the JV scores here in a bit. So please be back. Roughly 7:23 should be about game time.
Founded in 1970, Brownstown Electric Supply Company is proud to serve and provide material to our friends in the utility industry. We are equipped to take on the most demanding projects with an experienced staff located in Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and Illinois. Brownstown Electric is family owned and operated with a family-first work culture. If you're looking for a lasting career in a robust industry, give us a call today at 812-358-4555 or visit us online at brownstown.com/careers.
NITEC strives to make technology easy. We pride ourselves in being your technology partner. NITEC is an established networking infrastructure company located in southern Indiana. As a premier choice for fiber optic cabling installation and network administration, NITEC is a staple in the community for technology-related needs. We take pride in providing the best customer experience as well as thoroughly completing highly satisfactory work. In our area, there is a great need for affordable information technology services, and we feel we can offer just that. Visit us today at nitec.com.
Finding the right insurance coverage can be a daunting task, but fear not, because here at Brown Family Insurance, we've got your back. With years of experience and a dedication to our community, we're your trusted local independent agency, including companies such as Erie Insurance, Western Reserve Group, and Progressive. From auto, home, business, and life, we're here to tailor the perfect insurance solution just for you. Because protecting what matters most is not just a job for us, it's our passion. Contact our staff today and let's secure your future together.
Acquired by Damon Bailey and Randy Hawkins in 2011, Resource Services is your one-stop shop for anything from janitorial to food service supplies. Resource Services specializes in K-12 education. We are the preferred vendor for the Indiana-approved shopping cooperative. We offer name brands with competitive pricing. Our staff is trained to help solve your issues and help save you money. We are located in Bedford, Indiana, and service the entire state of Indiana, Kentucky, Southern Illinois, and parts of Tennessee. Give us a call today at 812-275-4790.
Founded in 1970, Brownstown Electric Supply Company is proud to serve and provide material to our friends in the utility industry. We are equipped to take on the most demanding projects with an experienced staff located in Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and Illinois. Brownstown Electric is family owned and operated with a family-first work culture. If you're looking for a lasting career in a robust industry, give us a call today at 812-358-4555 or visit us online at brownstown.com/careers.
watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, we're chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Later we meet under the mistletoe, while Santa's busy saying ho, ho, ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face, and later we warm up by the fireplace. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Merry Christmas Day.
All right, we're back at the pit, Brownstown Central High School. We're 7 minutes away from varsity action. JV result, Braves won 63-24, and Andy's going to be here with stats, scoring stats. Go ahead.
Let's see, we had Lincoln Britton with a total of 7, Kai Trueblood 4, Preston Garrison 5, Carter Cover double figures with 10, Brock Bean 4, Casey Brock 2. They were led in scoring by Lane Pendleton with 23, Owen Wishmeyer with 3, Drew Shelton with 5. And Mitchell Goodman had 2, Woods with 2, Borky with 2, Teague with 11, Martin with 1, Chenault with 2, and Gosnell with 4. For a total of 24.
So that's everybody?
That's everybody.
All right. So tonight we'll close the book on the JV. They run the record of 6-0, and Mitchell Falls is 6-1. So the Blue Jackets come to town 5-2 after their win, 2-point win last night against North Knox, a game that they had a 17-point lead at halftime. They have victories over Springs Valley, Crawford County, Eastern Green.
Have you talked about any of these?
No.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Eastern Green and Salem. Losses to Bloomfield and Linton Stockton. No shame in losing to those schools, even though I think they had Linton beat. It was at Linton. Jackson Ryan's their coach. He's 21-50 in his 4th year, but he's currently with his best record, best start at the helm of the Blue Jackets. And I think the best record since the 1920 season. They are in first place in the Patoka Lake Conference with a 2-0 record, ahead of Paoli and Orleans, who they have Orleans, I think, coming up next Tuesday night at the Hive. Yes, Orleans does play Mitchell.
Just catch up with some of our chatters. Once again, please get on the live chat there on the right side of your screen, most likely. Tell us where you're watching from. Tell us any comments you have, any insight, anything. It just gives us something to do. But Shane Gallion, this is Coach Brandon Allman here, along with Mike Wright and Andy Branneman. AWH Media proud to bring you B-Town Live. John McCain says, holding it down at the pit tonight. You guys are doing too good of a job. Lots of empty seats. Well, I appreciate the support, John. Hopefully it starts filling up a little bit more.
I think there's a lot of Christmas.
Yeah, a lot of Christmas festivities and all that kind of stuff.
People shopping, unlike you and myself.
Yeah.
Andy, you got your shopping done?
Yes.
Okay.
And it being a Saturday night, maybe that's some other people had some other plans on a Saturday night. But Anna Spencer was watching from Flip Daddies in Scottsburg. That sounds really good. Seth Borden said that's the truth. I don't know what he was necessarily referring to. Cooper Wolka watching from my truck. Cooper, I'm going to guess that you are not mowing any yards tonight. But thank you guys for tuning in. Ryan Wishmeyer watching in the car, headed back from a huge Boiler W. Yeah, I know Andy, both Andy and Mike were excited. They had the game pulled up here. Ryan got to watch that in person, so never going to say that, they beat Arizona, but it was nice. Caleb Love, a former Tar Heel, I was not disappointed to see him leave, but good for him. He's had some success out in Arizona. Shout out to my brother and his fiance Jenna. They are usually here tonight. They are watching the stream from home tonight. Said go Braves. Got a picture sent to my phone a second ago from former Brownstown football coach, basketball coach, math teacher. If he would still be here, Mr. Wright would not be here. Clark Smith sent me a picture. He's watching some basketball from the Hoosier Gym tonight. So
Have you ever been there?
I have. I coached
play
there. I did not play there. Coached there. We played. Man, this would have been back. I think it would have been my JV coach, Zach McCory. It would have been their senior year. We played Tipton up there. That's back when Lou Lafee was at Tipton.
Yes, he was.
So
when he left Providence to go there?
You know, a really unique place. Just not a great place to play a basketball game, in my opinion.
Have you seen there? Have you been to Hickory?
No, I have not.
No, I refereed 2 basketball games there, and after the first one, I said I wouldn't go back because it's a great experience. Everybody should do it. Everybody should referee. Everybody should coach there. Everybody should play there if they can. But it is a very dangerous place when you get those big bodies on that little floor.
Yeah, and there were a bunch of big bodies out there that night. Brownstown had a bigger team. We had a couple 6'3", 6'4" kids there, a lot of length, and Tipton was big. It's really close quarters. There's no room for you to go diving out of bounds in some areas. You're into the wall, or into the bleachers, I should say. So, but yeah, definitely a unique place, a lot of history. Cool just to go there, and like I said, just everybody should experience it once.
Speaking of Tipton, looking at the class rankings, the Braves are 5-1. Tipton was 5, and they're still 5-0 because they didn't play last night. They're ranked 3, Brownstown Central 2, and Wapahani. They did not play last night. Or these are up to date 1, I don't know, but they're 5-0. Certainly somebody played last night.
Tipton, I forgot, Coach Cliff Hawkins. Long-time basketball coach, been well-traveled all over the place. Madison,
yes, he has.
And
Madison,
all
that's the
kinds
last
of
one I was
places,
thinking of.
Been coaching there, so it's definitely got them playing well. I mean, Coach Hawkins, I think, in his 43rd year, 566 wins in 43 years. That's a long time coaching.
We'll segue into that. J.R. Holmes last night, Bloomington South won in overtime at home against Terre Haute North and picked up his 900th win.
It's impressive. That's very impressive.
And he started at
Tunnelton.
And then
went to Mitchell.
Mitchell.
There you go. Thank you for that.
Good
I forgot about
segue.
that. That's good information to have as we get ready to go to the starting lineup and the national anthem. One more thing about J.R. Holmes, he's a Needmore Hilltopper. I got to get that out there since my wife was a Needmore and father-in-law and all of them.
Varsity basketball matchup featuring the visiting Blue Jackets of Mitchell High School and the home team, your Brownstown Central Braves. Let's meet the starting lineups first. For Mitchell, starting at guard, number 2, Austin Mosley. At guard, number 11, Bryson Schultz. At guard, number 22, forward, number 24, Ben Seitzinger. Coach of the Blue Jackets is Jackson Ryan. Now, let's take a start line for your Brownstown Central Braves. Starting guard, a 6-foot senior, number 10, Parker Hayman. At guard, a 6'6" senior, number 14, Jack Bitter. The big man in the middle is a 6'6" junior, number 34, Colby Hall. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore, number 24, Micah Shepard. And at guard, a 6'5" junior, number 33, Chase Boomer. The Braves are coached by Dave Bitter.
In case you missed it last night, history is possibly going to be made this evening. Jack Benner is sitting at 1,992 career points. And if tonight goes like last night, he'll have it in about 2 minutes, but I don't think we're going to see a same game like we did last night. I hope not. Mitchell's very physical, 5-2 for a reason. Much like Brownstown baseball, they had success as well, went to the semi-state. So some of these guys have had that success. Officials, Rick Bird, Bill Brinkman, and Andy Darledge. 2-3 zone. Benner from the corner for 3. I do believe we will stop the game if he gets, when he gets.
That's what I've been told. So now just 5 points away.
Robinson with the drive. Too hard off the glass. Sheffer pushes the ball, hits a 3. He was hot last night from the 3-point range.
You know, just another clean look to start the game off, you know, a 1-ball reversal. I just can't, I struggle to believe that the best player, you know, a kid who's everybody knows is almost at 2,000 points now, gets that wide open a look the first possession.
Mosier, Blue Jackets leading scorer at 12.7 points a game.
Way off the mark.
Yeah, he kind of bowed his head there in shame of doing that, but
I just got a message, Andy, that the score is missing.
Oh.
There we go.
Thank
you.
Yeah, very much so. Sheffer over in the corner to Coomer, who needs to get hot.
Yep.
Sheffer with the rebound, finds Benner.
Yeah, I think Chase has got to stop worrying about it. I know that you can tell his facial expressions. You just got to play and not let his shooting woes right now affect the other parts of his game.
There's a lot of season left
Hopefully
there.
that keeps him going, because that's good all the way.
He must have heard you and kept his shoot mentality there. 6-0.
And good to see that look on his face. He's like, finally, finally got one to go. So hopefully that'll get him started.
He may not still be 100% from his illness. Who knows what's carrying over from that. Sheffer with tight defense on Seitzinger.
Deflected out of bounds there. We'll stay with Mitchell.
Mitch and Mosier at 12.7 points a game. Seitzinger's second leading scorer at 8.5. He's also their leading rebounder at 5.
Deep 3.
That was Schultz from the corner. Coomer from the other corner connects.
One time, you just got to see it go through, and hopefully that's the case. 2 in a row there for Coomer.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Similar start to last night. I don't think it's going to continue that way, but who knows? Robinson on the drive.
I wouldn't mind if it does.
Into the lane. Jack pushes the ball to Heyman with his first shot of the game. Off the mark, gets his own rebound.
Yeah. Stay with it. Colby's battled
Being
inside.
strong with it.
Colby, he's hitting him from all directions.
I was going to say, I was hoping that. I just needed that one. Definitely needed that one just to go a little bit. You know, talking about Jack, 2,000 points. You know how hard it is to get to 2,000 points. And the fact that they're, in my calculations and what is on the IHSAA website, only 67 players have ever gotten there in their careers in the state history.
England wasn't going to let him get one there. Yeah, they only list the top 50, don't they?
Oh, I
must be on a different website.
Yeah, I'm straight from the IHSAA website.
Okay, yeah, I was looking at John Harrell.
Yeah,
Because the 50th is like at 2,078.
Yeah, so as I said, there's 67 that have scored at least 2,000. I mean, this list goes all the way down to 1,765. Of course, B&L's Damon Bailey still on top with 3,134.
That one's in and out. Sheffer with the rebound. Put back that didn't go back. Benner
with the follow.
Gets his 5th point.
Great job by Sheffer. Great job by Sheffer keeping that ball alive there.
He's definitely playing a lot more, I don't want to say confidence because the boy never lacked confidence, but just a lot more aggressiveness maybe. Comfortable. We got a timeout. It's a full timeout. 11-0 Braves, 4:10 to go, first quarter.
NITEC strives to make technology easy. We pride ourselves in being your technology partner. NITEC is an established networking infrastructure company located in southern Indiana. As a premier choice for fiber optic cabling installation and network administration, NITEC is a staple in the community for technology-related needs. We take pride in providing the best customer experience as well as thoroughly completing highly satisfactory work. In our area, there is a great need for affordable information technology services, and we feel we can offer just that. Visit us today at nitec.com.
After a Mitchell timeout, they will have the ball at midcourt, down 11-0. Not the start I was expecting. Probably not the start Coach Ryan was expecting, but nonetheless, that's where they are right now. Jack Benner 3 points away from 2,000.
And the Colts just beat the Steelers 30-13.
So we got a Purdue win and a Colts win in the last hour.
And an IU loss earlier in the day.
Yeah,
sounded like they played well though.
They
played well.
At least sound
38
better.
minutes.
And
yeah, but that should be uplifting for them, hopefully.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, it could happen now, anytime. There it is, 3-pointer by Benner.
And that would be
good.
it. That is it. 2,000.
Next dead ball, they're gonna.
I was gonna say commit a foul. That's what I would do. Yep. Nobody wants to call the foul. They intentionally fouled 3 times and it wasn't getting called.
All right. So, what that was all about was probably to stop the game. So we'll just kind of hear the announcement that's going to take place.
After scoring his last basket, Jack Benner has now scored his 2,000th point. Congratulations to Jack Benner on becoming the first player at BROWNSTOWN Central to score 2,000 points.
And a standing ovation around the facility. So people in Indiana know how hard
most
that
of Mitchell
is.
fans did it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
while we had this moment, you've mentioned over and over and over he doesn't care about personal accomplishments. He really did not want that feeling right there, it looked like.
No, you could tell it's just not him.
He was out of his element, very uncomfortable.
Good deflection. Good open look there.
Mosier with the missed three. Benner with the rebound. The outlet to Heyman. Heyman, half a second late.
That's a really
getting
tough
to
shot.
Shepard.
That was a tough shot.
Good rebound by Micah. And Benner has his 2,002nd. We won't keep doing that, but 16-0. Three in and out by Cale England, averaging 6.5 points a ball game. Heyman for three, off the mark.
Now, it's unofficial. Someone said earlier that he was averaging 33 a game.
No.
Who's that?
There's no way. He has had one game over 30, hasn't he? Heyman for three.
Yeah, his average is lower, I know, right now. I think it was around 21.
Really?
I think, something like that. Because he was averaging lower this year than he did last year.
So he's had 23, 26, then you have 19, one out.
Aiden Pridemore in for the Blue Jackets. Adam Stahl reports for the Braves.
To the lob again.
I'll say he had a great block the previous position on the other end.
Heyman gets one to drop. Do we need to do a shout out since Parker made that?
Yep, Peggy Heyman. I know she's battling, has been battling cancer, so shout out to her.
Benner, deep three off the mark.
Several of these boys I know went to her daycare. She runs a daycare, and so has a huge impact on our community.
All three of my children attended her daycare.
So definitely not battling this alone. Deep three there by
Dawson Irwin.
Dawson Irwin off the bench.
Averaging 6.8 a game. That broke the ice for the Blue Jackets.
Parker again.
Heyman.
With the match there.
Hutchinson and Wheeler set to report.
Yep.
Here comes
showtime.
A dunk.
Another one? Well, he forced
He
that
thought
one.
about it. He thought about tipping it.
So, still a lot of game left. I know you said you were a little surprised by the start of this.
Absolutely.
I just thought that kind of comparing some schedules, some of the teams, that it was going to be a little tough. I did not expect 24-3. But we talk about this all the time, the size,
Speed,
and
length.
Yeah, the length that they have out there. You
can't-
just can't practice it.
No.
You might get out there with some paddles or something and try to use that, but it's just different. Hard to emulate with a JV team, even when JV.
Seitzinger reported at the last dead ball for the Blue Jackets. Heyman from the
From the
volleyball
10-foot
line.
volleyball line. And then, the size inside. We've been able to, same thing, kind of get several offensive rebounds or tip outs to give us some second chance opportunities.
That's not a good idea to save it there. 2-on-1. Heyman takes it himself and gets slapped across the face by Irwin. Coach Ryan with his arm around Mosier talking some lessons. I believe Parker scored the last 7 for the Braves.
Well, Jack had to dunk in there.
Oh, that's right. 7 of the last 9. Can we say that then? 3.8. Mosier's going to let it
get
fly.
one off.
26-3
Wide
after
left.
one.
I think it got the cheerleader.
We'll be right back.
Finding the right insurance coverage can be a daunting task, but fear not, because here at Brown Family Insurance, we've got your back. With years of experience and a dedication to our community, we're your trusted local independent agency, including companies such as Erie Insurance, Western Reserve Group, and Progressive. From auto, home, business, and life, we're here to tailor the perfect insurance solution just for you. Because protecting what matters most is not just a job for us, it's our passion. Contact our staff today and let's secure your future together.
Founded in 1970, Brownstown Electric Supply Company is proud to serve and provide material to our friends in the utility industry. We are equipped to take on the most demanding projects with an experienced staff located in Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and Illinois. Brownstown Electric is family-owned and operated with a family-first work culture. If you're looking for a lasting career in a robust industry, give us a call today at 812-358-4555 or visit us online at brownstown.com/careers.
And we are back here at the pit. Second quarter underway. Mitchell possession to start here. The Braves lead 26-3.
Anything from the chat room?
Yeah, all kinds of stuff from the chat room. Maybe our furthest listener, Susie Snichter, I know well, is Coach Benner's sister. Susie and her husband Don, which of course is Jack's aunt and uncle. They are watching all the way from Frankfurt, Germany.
Oh, wow.
It's 1:20 a.m. there, so they staying up to watch that. Traveling home tomorrow. They'll be traveling home tomorrow. Safe travels. Didn't want to miss Jack's big event tonight. So definitely a career milestone. Something to be proud of.
Adam Stahl gets the rebound put back, and he's going to the line.
Mr. Wright, you have a student who wants to know if they have homework this weekend.
Of course.
Of course. Adam Waite watching from Top Golf. That sounds kind of like fun right now. Kim Kaiser says, let's go Braves. Kim, also the music, I know it can be hard to hear us at times when it's playing but anytime during a timeout or whatever, because of copyright laws, YouTube, we will get fined or shut down, or if music is being played.
And don't think it won't happen. It has.
Yes, it's happened.
Not here, but we're trying to keep it from happening here.
So if there is music playing, we have to do that. Scott Alvey watching his little cousin Chase Coomer play from Litchfield, Kentucky. Go Braves. I think that gets us caught up. But once again, please, we'd love to interact, talk to you, give shout outs. Tell us where you're listening from. Was it last night? No, it wasn't last night. It seemed like last week. We almost hit all 50 states, it seemed like.
Yeah.
Sheffer with the foul. Seitzinger at the line gets 1 of 2, and Caden Gwynn reports into the game for the Braves.
Is that to give Parker a break?
Sheffer came out
Oh.
after his first foul. Benner on top. Hutchinson picks his man.
Good strong move.
And
just a nice little hesitation. And this is something I try to teach our girls to do, but they initiate the contact, create that space, and they're able to get some separation. Spencer Allman, of course, former Brownstown alum, and also one of our sponsors. Thank you for tuning in.
yeah, picked up his dribble just a hair too soon there. 31-4, 6.5 goes second quarter. Gwynn with the basketball. Guarded by Irwin.
Little ghost screen there by Benner. Stall for three in the corner.
Benner with the rebound out to Hutchinson. I'm sorry. Yeah, to Hutchinson. The Wheeler for
Wheeler
three.
for three. Talk about this all the time, but a lot of times the easiest way to get a wide open three is off an offensive rebound kick out, which is what just happened there.
I agree with that. Robinson with the miss.
Or if you want, hey, if we go to the Bill Walton School of Broadcasting, the best chance is off an air ball. He thinks teams should practice shooting air balls and get rebounds and kick out.
Robinson playing pretty good defense on Benner, gets called for the foul.
Slew of Braves ready to check back in.
Gwynn to Hutchinson. Drives the lane, kicks it out to Wheeler. Back to Gwynn. Benner out front with Robinson on him. Playing good defense.
Yep.
Moving his feet.
Really.
And Jackson.
Really good defense, but
nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, that's just a
just
tough shot.
Robinson.
That's a Division I player making a Division I shot. Just a tough shot. But say this all the time. Great offense trumps a great defense all the time.
Pridemore with the miss in the lane. Benner with three from three. Robinson guarding him.
Not as tightly that time. He had
No.
a little too much space.
Well, he still had his dribble, so why? I don't know. How do you play him?
Well,
Robinson with the ball now with Gwynn on him.
you do what you did the last possession, and you got to make him put it on the floor and make tough shots.
Yeah.
Irwin drives baseline, gets fouled by Hutchinson.
Sure did. I think he got fouled a couple times along the way there.
He should go to the line on that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't have Mitchell's fouls down. They have 3 fouls. I'm busy watching the game.
Heyman, Coomer, and Hall to report after this free throw. For Mosier and Schultz in for Mitchell. Braves clear the rebound. Benner with the ball across the timeline. Missed pass there. Miscommunication or something. Or bad pass.
Yeah, Jack tried a little no-look pass there, just a little bit off the mark. But like I said, I don't know if Kobe was completely ready for it either, but no doubt it was a turnover.
Gwynn for
ball,
three.
like Caden just a little bit short. Bad transition defense right there by the Braves. Just a little bit slow getting back and getting matched up.
We got any Kentucky fans. They're up by 5, 69-64 on North Carolina. I know Brandon's not a fan of that score, but
James Typen watching all the games from Lake Wells, Florida. Probably a little bit warmer there than it is. Than it is here.
for sure.
I know BC Brave asked how I was feeling after the last few weeks for the girls team. We just got a lot of work to do yet, a lot of improving to do, but definitely pleased with where we are right now. So hopefully get another win this next week and go into Christmas with a record of I think 10-2. I can't keep up with all that stuff, but and then ready to go into the Toby Yoho.
Ethan Turner reports into the game for the Blue Jackets. This is his first action of the season, coming off
That one barely moved the net.
Coming
right
off
there.
a knee injury during football season.
But great read there by Parker Heyman as a ball screen there. Red, Coomer's man in the corner went and tagged the roll guy. We call that a shake. Him lifting there into the corner and Parker with the right read and Coomer knocking down three.
Turner with the ball with Benner on him. Schultz drives. Turner got Benner up off his feet. Threw the ball away to Coomer.
And then that pass hit Sightsinger, right?
Yes.
Sightsinger in the foot there. That was a real tough catch.
Benner's going to drive and put it down. Mosier with the basketball. Shoots and in and out. He's having a tough scoring night. Maybe he'll hit this three. Nope. Hall with the rebound. Heyman hits, or, well, yeah, he hits. I called it before.
Yeah, he called that one.
I don't know why I said hits.
This half keeps going like this, it might be worse than last night's game.
Totally shocked. Gwen with the steal to Benner. One-handed pass to Heyman. Heyman off balance.
A little quick.
Sightsinger with the rebound.
Yeah.
A little quick. That may have been an understatement. A little. Can't really blame him. That ball's out of bounds. Will remain Mitchell. Sheffer into the game. And England into the game.
Steakburger tuning in from Dunlap, Illinois.
Minute 45 to go in the first half. And we're headed to our running clock in the second half, unless something happens in a hurry like that a couple times.
Gets the friendly,
Mosier
friendly
with
roll.
Mosier with the three ball makes it a 38-point game, so that needs to happen a couple more times, but they got to get stops on this end. Sheffer to Hall to Benner.
The mismatch inside.
Yes. Mosier's probably going to put up again after that pick. Couldn't get the space off Hall guarding him. So we'll try it again. Heyman switches to him now. Schultz out front.
Under a minute to play here in the first half. The Braves lead 49-9.
Mosier with the basketball over Hall. Rebound.
That is not
Sheffer.
a misprint on the scoreboard.
Heyman from the volleyball line off the front of the rim. Coomer with the rebound.
Good
Nice
dish.
pass to Hall.
Yep. And Mitchell just looks gassed.
Well, they had probably spent a lot of energy in the second half last night against North Knox if they were trying to hold them off.
Nice take.
Sheffer's going to get charged for the blocking call. And Mosier does get up with a little help.
Not that I know anything what I'm talking about when it comes to being above the rim. But I do think I'd like to see Jack go up and just get that one with two hands. But I think he was looking for the highlight reel with the one-handed slam.
Stahl reporting in for Benter. Nope. Or unless we're going to play. Or maybe it was Benter, and Benter said no.
No, it was Micah
you
has
go to
two
the bench.
fouls.
One of two from the free throw line. Benter looks like he's just going to take this one, and I was wrong. Coomer from that hot corner again for him with the three ball. And we've got a 54-11 halftime score. To the surprise of everybody in this booth.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a timeout. We'll be back in about 5 or 6. This is B-Town Live.
Making our Christmas memory.
The right insurance coverage can be a daunting task, but fear not, because here at Brown Family Insurance, we've got your back. With years of experience and a dedication to our community, we're your trusted local independent agency, including companies such as Erie Insurance, Western Reserve Group, and Progressive. From auto, home, business, and life, we're here to tailor the perfect insurance solution just for you. Because protecting what matters most is not just a job for us, it's our passion. Contact our staff today and let's secure your future together.
NITEC strives to make technology easy. We pride ourselves in being your technology partner. NITEC is an established networking infrastructure company located in southern Indiana. As a premier choice for fiber optic cabling installation and network administration, NITEC is a staple in the community for technology-related needs. We take pride in providing the best customer experience as well as thoroughly completing highly satisfactory work. In our area, there is a great need for affordable
Hang by the fire. First flake of snow is set to fall today. It comes to say that Christmas is on its merry way. And for every single child, there's a gift on Santa's sleigh. The first flake of snow is said to fall today. The first snow this winter is promised for this day. It brings a hope of peace, both near and far away. It says we can live together and that we
Founded in 1970, Brownstown Electric Supply Company is proud to serve and provide material to our friends in the utility industry. We are equipped to take on the most demanding projects with an experienced staff located in Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and Illinois. Brownstown Electric is family-owned and operated with a family-first work culture. If you're looking for a lasting career in a robust industry, give us a call today at 812-358-4555 or visit us online at brownstown.com/careers.
Acquired by Damon Bailey and Randy Hawkins in 2011, Resource Services is your one-stop shop for anything from janitorial to food service supplies. Resource Services specializes in K-12 education. We are the preferred vendor for the Indiana-approved shopping cooperative. We offer name brands with competitive pricing. Our staff is trained to help solve your issues and help save you money. We are located in Bedford, Indiana, and service the entire state of Indiana, Kentucky, Southern Illinois, and parts of Tennessee. Give us a call today at 812-275-4790.
Finding the right insurance coverage can be a daunting task, but fear not, because here at Brown Family Insurance, we've got your back. With years of experience and a dedication to our community, we're your trusted local independent agency, including companies such as Erie Insurance, Western Reserve Group, and Progressive. From auto, home, business, and life, we're here to tailor the perfect insurance solution just for you. Because protecting what matters most is not just a job for us, it's our passion. Contact our staff today and let's secure your future together.
All right, we're back at the pit, halftime. Brownstown Central ahead of the Mitchell Blue Jackets, 54-11. We're going to do split duties on the scoring. I'm going to take Mitchell, and Andy will take Brownstown. League scorer for Mitchell is Austin Mosier with 5 points. Dawson Irwin has 4. Bryson Schultz and Ben Seitzinger each have 1 for their 11 points.
For the Braves, Kobe Hall has 2. Adam Stahl with 3. Pearson Wheeler with 3. Parker Heyman with 11. Chase Coomer with 12. And led by Jack Benner with 23.
54. What was the halftime score last night? Mitchell or North Harrison had 4.
46-4.
46-4.
I think that was the halftime score last night.
Well, I got a couple texts from family members that are just as surprised as we are that the score is what it is. Mitchell's transition defense is non-existent.
Yeah, they've lost a lot of, Braves, how many 3-point shots we hit in transition? Part of that's been some good ball movement at times, but, long rebounds, and we've been able to get out and really hurt them in transition.
Coomer's played really well tonight. Shots going down.
Coomer's had one of his best games that I have seen. And I guess I've seen them all except the Seymour game.
I'm going to guess that, in a similar, not quite as similar as this, but we were down 20 points, 23 points or something like that at halftime today. Just going in and really challenge your team here. You definitely can't get all the points back, and even 43 points, it's going to be pretty tough to overcome, especially with the running clock. But you just want to see some toughness out of your team right here.
Absolutely.
Some toughness, some grit, and try to cut into this lead. Look at 4-minute segments. Try to win each 4-minute segment in this half.
Ball back into the game.
Yeah.
Fight, scratch, everything.
Yeah.
Well, we mentioned earlier that Mitchell has a rival coming to town on Tuesday in Orleans, a conference opponent. Mitchell's 2-0 in the conference. Orleans is 1-0 in the conference. So it's definitely one of those games you want to start preparing for tonight, I guess, here in the second half.
Yeah, just to get some positive things going prior to that game. Try to end on it in the game on a high note.
Other Mid-Southern Conference games tonight. Columbus East is at Scottsburg. Jasper is at Corydon. That's a lot of black and gold. Madison is at Austin. Silver Creek is at Bedford North Lawrence. I'm surprised we don't have a score there. We got monitors on every game except that one. So I don't know if it's too early to look ahead to the Bobcat Classic. I had that pulled up earlier. We talked about that we play South Knox the first game, which I believe is the only team with a losing record in it.
Speaking of the BNL score, I just got an update.
There it is.
BNL leads the Dragons 37-23. BNL shooting the basketball very well.
Well, they cut halftime short, so we will as well. Braves ball, we do have a running clock for the second half, except on free throws and timeouts. Sheffer with the basketball. Benner inside to Hall, who threw it away.
Colby anticipated Coomer being in his spot at left corner, and he lifted about 4 feet up from the corner.
If this plays out like last week, these starters will play probably until the last couple minutes of the quarter, and then Coach Benner will replace them, assuming they play well probably this 6-minute stretch.
Shot.
Good little mid-range jump shot there by
England.
21 England. Did we say Jack had 23 at half, right?
Yes.
Heyman from the corner, long. Hall tips it. Sheffer did not come away with it. Robinson did. Robinson then gave it to England and tried to get it back before it was knocked out of bounds. Mosier to inbound the basketball. England, the Seitsinger, to the corner, back to Mosier. Thought he was going to drive baseline. There's not a lot of movement by the Blue Jackets there offensively. Looks like they're just trying to get set into a play to run. Robinson faked right, went left, and then crossed over right in front of Jack. Heyman with the layup. Mosier with the basketball, shoots a three. His body language is not real good after that shot.
Yeah,
Kobe Hall.
Really tough shot off the bounce, all over a 6'6" kid with an extended arm. Yeah, you can tell Mosier, he's definitely been frustrated. He was frustrated there at the end of the half, looked really tired and just frustrated.
And then Robinson's just going to take it right at Benner on the block. And Jack's probably got 6 inches on him, be my guess.
Yeah, it was definitely tough, good rebound there, put back by Benner, but tough shot. I mean, but that's what you got to do against a guy who has that many inches on you. It's got to be a fadeaway and create space away from the defense.
Gavin is a hard-nosed kid. I do know a little bit about him. He was a Olytic Bearcat when I was coaching there. England at the line. They've had a lot of free throws. They haven't connected on many of them. That foul was on Hall, his first. Any more to?
No, of course, I know there's at least a few people watching that know I'm a huge Tar Heel fan.
Oh.
They were down 1 a second ago. They're currently down 2. Wes Bowling's watching from Charlestown, Indiana.
Hall with a 17-footer.
Seth Borden, that's what they need to work on, taking charges. Reese Sherrill, I think, Jack Benner had 23 at half. Thank you, John, for also posting that.
Robinson tried to backdoor Jack. It didn't work. Heyman from the corner. Jack was just too long to get that pass. That might work half the time, but the execution wasn't bad until Jack's arm got in the way.
Yep, got him on the arm.
Yeah, Jack's arm got in the way there on Robinson.
Jack was anticipating going up. He let him go, anticipating, I think, trying to pin one off the backboard and missed and ended up getting a foul. And Robinson going to go.
Nate Robinson, yep.
Yep, going to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Nate Robertson's reporting in. Gavin Robinson's going to the line, if we got crossed on that. It's my fault there.
You know, something at least that I've noticed tonight, especially out of Robinson, like he's at least taken on the challenge. And
Yes, he has.
He's competed. Last night I kind of thought that, North Harrison just kind of laid down and didn't show much fight. But I mean, he's taken it upon himself to make Jack take some tough shots and scored on top of him here a couple possessions in a row.
I almost made that comment right before that free throw, but I thought I already talked about him being a Bearcat enough to didn't want to give him too much hype. But yeah, he's
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know him from Adam, but I just like to see him compete and just play his butt off.
now that was a nice drive by Mosier over Sheffer, and it was
Sightsinger rejected there by Colby Hall.
Heyman's 3 rebounds to Mosier, who's going to see
Another rejection there by Hall.
England in the corner. Stahl coming into the ball game for Brownstown, Pridemore, and Irwin for Mitchell.
Kind of what I feel like I said about 25 times today during my game. That girl is 6'3". You're not going to be able to shoot over top of it.
Yeah.
Speaking of.
And Colby Hall, you just keep trying to shoot over top of 6'6". And if you're 6 foot, shooting over 6'6", doesn't work very well very often.
Speaking of Wren of Silver Creek, who you are speaking of. Gavin's just playing good defense.
Yeah, that's solid. That's great. That's what I'm talking about.
I didn't think his first foul of the game was a foul either.
I don't quite remember that one, but
that was a foul. Coomer over the top of Sightsinger. See, I said over the top, not over the back. Because over the back is not a foul. It's no such thing. Probably is either over the top.
Yeah, just like there's no such thing as a carry, but refs call it all the time. I don't know why. It's either a double dribble or it's a treble.
Yes.
Robinson going straight at Benner. Not this time.
I was watching a game, though, the other day that, I don't think it was here, but the ref, it was great. Kid just put it in his hand and dribbled again, and he called a double dribble. I was like, that's a great call. Yeah.
Robinson with the steal and the layup. Heyman just let him go wisely.
Spin it.
Hall's tip missed.
Robinson's definitely been a bright spot for the Blue Jackets.
And he's coming over to help Jack up. Hutchinson, Wheeler, report for Hall. Coomer. Clock running at 45 seconds. I guess the way Jack was reacting after his 2,000th point, there's no way to get him to come up here for an interview, is there?
See what we can do.
Speaking of Benner, he's going to the line to attempt to complete a three-point play with the clock stopped. Robinson with his third foul. Gwynn into the lineup for Brownstown Central along with Mitchell's.
That kid deserves a hand. I'm glad
Bryson
that
Schultz.
the Mitchell faithful here, the Mitchell fans are giving Robinson a big round of applause coming off the floor.
Well deserved.
Yep.
He's a junior. No, he's a sophomore, I'm sorry.
.20 seconds left here in the third period. The Braves leading the Blue Jackets 68-20.
Well, we're talking about Robinson, Benner, and Heyman came out of the lineup for Brownstown. Sightsinger with the basket. Hutchinson with his second foul.
They're still battling. It's good to see.
Who's going to get the final shot? Micah to Wheeler.
Little double clutch, just had nothing to do with it there.
68-23 after 3. This is B-Town Live, Brownstown Central Boys Basketball.
NITEC strives to make technology easy. We pride ourselves in being your technology partner. NITEC is an established networking infrastructure company located in southern Indiana. As a premier choice for fiber optic cabling installation and network administration, NITEC is a staple in the community for technology-related needs. We take pride in providing the best customer experience as well as thoroughly completing highly satisfactory work. In our area, there is a great need for affordable information technology services, and we feel we can offer just that. Visit us today at nitec.com.
Brownstown Central basketball coming out of the quarter timeout. I'm sorry, Mitchell basketball. I don't know what I was thinking there. 8 minutes left in this one, 68-23. Brownstown Central has Stahl, Pendleton, Wheeler, Hutchinson, Gwynn. Robertson with the score for Mitchell on that one. It'll be interesting to see how this quarter plays out with the talent that's on the floor, and there's still lots of talent. As the JV put it on the Blue Jackets earlier. So we'll see probably some of them come in here in about 3 or 4 minutes. Robertson takes it in.
Might have gotten away with a walk there.
He did.
Eric Hammond.
Strong rebound by Pendleton. Go ahead.
Eric Hammond tuned in, watching from Mitchell, but cheering on those Braves. Glad to hear. Hope all is well, Eric. Braves trying to figure out what they're doing here. Hey, there was a Mitchell fan who definitely paid attention during the JV game because
he knows Pendleton was a shooter.
He yelled that Pendleton's a shooter.
Gwynn uses the pick.
Mike Greg Goshorn has a question for you. Have you encountered more running clock games officiating football or officiating basketball?
Football. Which is, you know, you don't have nearly as many games, but football, the talent level is very uneven across the board, it seems like.
Coach Benner and I were talking about that the other night, that we have seen that more and more in basketball, though, as well. The level of the teams that are higher, and then your teams are dropping off on the lower end, which is, you know, you hate to see. But well, and we were talking about this earlier. Football, you get 6 points per score, 7 points if you make the extra point, or 8 with a 2-point conversion. So those add up faster.
They do. And if you got a speedster, they can get them quicker.
Yeah.
I had a game, Jones kid from Columbus East. He had 4 touchdowns. I won't tell you who the opponent was. He carried the ball 4 times, 4 touchdowns in the first quarter, and was not even touched.
Is that the kid who went to Purdue?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that. I think I was actually listening. We were going somewhere, and I think we were listening to that game on the air.
Well, you probably were, because it's a local school that they were playing.
And yeah, it was in a hurry.
We actually, that was before the running clock rule was an official thing. We actually started running the clock after the first quarter at the request.
Stahl, deep 3.
Halftime was longer than the quarters.
Yeah, I remember having nice job, Cade Gwynn. That I don't care. That has to be something.
Something.
That has to be that either has to be a charge or it has to be a block. There's no way that's a no call. And I'm trying to stay unbiased, but so it can go either way. But that's got to be something.
You are unbiased, unless it comes to officiating. Then no. Yeah.
Like, there's way too much contact there.
He got
So-
that one, though.
So you either you got to reward the kid for stepping in, taking a charge, or you reward the kid who made a tough, hard drive and got fouled.
Stahl with the foul. Turner coming into the game, replacing Irwin.
And Paul Wishmeyer,
We are halfway
Purdue's
through.
#1 fan, would know that it was Markel Jones.
I actually couldn't remember his first name. But he was number 4, and I'm the back judge. He went past me 4 times really fast.
I coached a boy, and when I coached Evansville North High School on the boys' side, I had a kid named Markel Johnson.
Gwen with 3.
Caden Gwynn into the scoring column,
I think the student body appreciated that one.
which is also much smaller than when it started.
Pridemore with the friendly bounce. Gwen to Wheeler. Wheeler to Gwen. Gwen again for 3, or a pass to Pendleton. That air ball that we were talking about, Bill Walton.
Bill Walton.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I think it was a pass.
I tell you what, if we start talking about Bill Walton up here,
Hey, I'll even say this about Bill Walton. Okay, so I guess probably some people think the same thing about us up here. Like, but I love basketball and I have a passion for it, and I can watch a basketball game, and it's a lot of times why we don't do like play-by-play, because you get to watch it, right?
Right.
So if I'm watching a game, I kind of know what's going on, but some of the stories that guy tells, like, you just listen to see what he says. Like, I don't know. It's just some of it's funny. What concert he went to and where he was in 1976, and it was just funny. And he played for John Wooden. Like,
he's a Purdue grad.
Yeah.
Martinsville.
And we're probably
High
going to hear
school.
more of them if we're playing in the Big Ten, USC, all that.
Hey, I'm surely gonna. I'm gonna imagine a guess that his Pac-12 or whatever, his contract with them, surely he's not going to carry over to the Big Ten. They're not going to honor that, I hope.
All right, Covert and Wishmeyer came in the game a couple minutes ago, I think it seems like now, and Lucas Gosnell, who played in the JV game, got that tip in.
But
looked like there were 3 Braves and him.
But
the
you know that even if it does, those games are still going to be the games, at least on the West Coast, when they play out there. They're still going to be at like 9 or 10 or
late
o'clock
night.
at night, late night. Yeah, so. And it helps keep
I think
you.
they call it Pac-12 After Dark. I think I've seen it advertised as.
I mean, good hustle there by Owen Wishmeyer.
Might
Stay
get it
with the
again.
kid. Call timeout. But when those late games, it helps keep you awake too.
Yeah.
Bill Walton.
We're getting down to a minute to play in this one. Boys, I expected last night to be a runner, but not at the level that it happened. This one surprised me as well. This was a fun weekend to be a part of. If they got the next 2 weekends for them would be really fun if they continue winning. To win the Bobcat Classic and the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that'd be pretty special to win both those tournaments. The Bobcat Classic, I think you look on paper and Brownstown is probably the favorite going in.
After tonight, after this weekend, I'd say yes.
Well, I would
They
think
see a
that them
healthy
and
Jack Benner.
Scottsburg right now are the top 2 teams in it. And of course, Brownstown was successful here defeating Scottsburg with 3 ball to end the game there by number 12.
You got it?
Carl Chenault, the lefty.
He played in the
Should've given
JV
it away.
game. They
Yeah.
scored more JV points in this game than the JV players did, it seemed like. All right, we'll come back with our post-game show.
Founded in 1970, Brownstown Electric Supply Company is proud to serve and provide material to our friends in the utility industry. We are equipped to take on the most demanding projects with an experienced staff located in Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and Illinois. Brownstown Electric is family owned and operated with a family first work culture. If you're looking for a lasting career in a robust industry, give us a call today at 812-358-4555 or visit us online at brownstown.com/careers.
Acquired by Damon Bailey and Randy Hawkins in 2011, Resource Services is your one-stop shop for anything from janitorial to food service supplies. Resource Services specializes in K-12 education. We are the preferred vendor for the Indiana-approved shopping cooperative. We offer name brands with competitive pricing. Our staff is trained to help solve your issues and help save you money. We are located in Bedford, Indiana, and service the entire state of Indiana, Kentucky, Southern Illinois, and parts of Tennessee. Give us a call today at 812-275-4790.
Finding the right insurance coverage can be a daunting task, but fear not, because here at Brown Family Insurance, we've got your back. With years of experience and a dedication to our community, we're your trusted local independent agency, including companies such as Erie Insurance, Western Reserve Group, and Progressive. From auto, home, business, and life, we're here to tailor the perfect insurance solution just for you. Because protecting what matters most is not just a job for us, it's our passion. Contact our staff today and let's secure your future together.
NITEC strives to make technology easy. We pride ourselves in being your technology partner. NITEC is an established networking infrastructure company located in southern Indiana. As a premier choice for fiber optic cabling installation and network administration, NITEC is a staple in the community for technology-related needs. We take pride in providing the best customer experience as well as thoroughly completing highly satisfactory work. In our area, there is a great need for affordable information technology services, and we feel we can offer just that. Visit us today at nitec.com.
All right, back at Brownstown Central High School. We have the best goal player of the game coming up. We have scores from the 75-36 Brownstown victory. We might try to get someone, player or coach or fan or someone to come talk to us. Do a little preview of the two tournaments coming up. So first, scoring for Mitchell. Nope, not yet. I kept you off guard. Oh, he's not hooked up yet. That's my fault. I'm looking at Andy without his headset on yet. Do I have Mitchell? Am I supposed to read Mitchell's? All right, here we go.
I'm back.
A little bit more scoring there in the second half. Gavin, okay, Schultz had 3.
Yep.
Nate Robertson had 2. Ben Seitzinger had 4. Chenault had 5. Gavin Robinson had 6. Cale England had 3. Gosnell had the last 2. Dawson Irwin had 4. Austin Moser had 5. Aiden Pridemore had 2. Andy's got Brownstown Centrals.
For the Braves, Lane Pendleton had 2. Adam Stahl 3. Caden Gwynn 3. Pearson Wheeler 5. Kobe Hall 6. Chase Coomer 12. Parker Heyman 16. And Jack Benner led all scorers with 28 points for a total of 75.
Good weekend for the Braves as they knock off North Harrison and Mitchell going into the holiday tournaments. The band is packing up, so we can actually turn our music down a little bit.
There we go.
Or a lot of it. You want it all the way off, Coach?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know if we get copyrighted for the band. I think it's for any of the music that gets played like through
Over
the
the
speakers.
PA system.
Yeah.
I don't know. We can ask Aaron, or we can just not do it one night and see if he gets the notice that
Yeah,
he's being.
I don't want to have to deal with that.
All right. Tonight, kind of a rerun of last night. A lot of points for the home team, not so many points for the visiting teams. A little history tonight.
Yeah, a little history
That was kind of neat to be part of. 28 points for Jack Benner, who now has, I guess, 2020, if my math is correct. So he's going to be on that John Harrell site here before too long if he does top 50. Are you researching, see where he falls?
2020 ties him with Eugene German from Gary 21st Century on the list.
That
So-
is, you know, we talked about parochial schools and all these schools popping up, and the more schools there are, you know, there's more opportunities for kids to play. That kid from Evansville, Day, that's ranked in the top 10. You know, you always question, I hate to say that, probably nobody at Evansville's listening, question the level of competition when things like that are happening. So kudos again for Brownstown Central for scheduling heavy. So I guess I might have ruined it. Best co-player of the game goes to Jack.
Yeah, I think it has to go Jack Benner. 28 points, cracks the 2K mark. According to my calculations, the 68th player in Indiana history to do so. And definitely still climbing up the ranks. Last night, I guess I didn't talk about this. Actually, you know what's really cool? Last night, he surpassed Woody Austin. Woody Austin had 1990. I'm going to guess that's the same. I mean, that was it back in 1988. So I'm going to guess that's the same Woody Austin that played on that's a proven PGA Tour winner. Would be my guess. It's got to be close to the same era. It has to be.
Now
He
you said
98 or 1988.
You said Woody. I was thinking of Cheers.
Oh, he also surpassed Desmond Bain, NBA player currently. Passed Luke Recker for all you IU fans / Iowa fans out there. And now sits right behind Ricky Heiss from Couts, and a guy that Coach Benner knows really well, a Southwestern Hanover graduate, Steve Collier. So, you know, next few games, he's definitely going to surpass quite a few guys. I know Jack said he is good. He's not coming to speak with us. He said, no, I'm good. But once again, that just tells you he doesn't want any of those accolades, that type of stuff. He just does what he does. And
Maybe we get coach.
so
I had it pulled up, and then I lost it. The Bobcat Classic schedule. So we play South Knox at 8 o'clock Friday, and we will play the loser. We'll assume we win. The winner of Forest Park, North Davies. Scottsburg Lagodi at 5 o'clock, and they will play the winner of Paoli Evansville Christian. You've got this one.
Yep.
Coach Dave Benner is with us again tonight. Coach, nice weekend.
Thank you. I thought we were real focused. Both nights coming out of the gate, we you know, our pace offensively, we talked about that. I think we're only averaging 61 points a game coming into the weekend, and last year I think we averaged almost 70. So pace has been a big focus, and pace doesn't just mean come down taking quick shots. I mean, pace is our ball movement, you know, our player movement. And so I thought we put a lot of pressure both nights on the defense. And then defensively, I thought we took them out of a lot. They didn't have a lot of good looks early.
Yeah, your defense definitely got you separation early. I thought you're talking about pace. I just talked about that earlier. Their transition defense was, I thought, really suspect at times. They weren't able to get matched up, but a lot of that has to do when you put 4 shooters out there around, you know, a guy. It's tough to guard at times.
Well, it is, and you know that's we've been waiting for that Chase Coomer. You know, he's been sick in his defense. He's been sick, and you know, just hasn't. You know, I think he had 4 rebounds last night, and it was fine. He just didn't make shots, and you know, for a guy that hit I think 51% from the 3 last year, you know, we were just waiting for him to have a breakout night, and he did. So you know, when we can get he and Mike is shooting, you know, well, and you know, obviously Colby's a load inside. And, you know, Parker and Jack, you know, I think have been pretty solid throughout the year. So, you know, but I've been really pleased with our bench play too. Our bench has been fantastic. They've rebounded. You know, Pearson came in and you know it seemed like he was getting his hands on every rebound tonight and made a 3 and got a put back and you know Adam and Greg have been really good. So, you know, we're real excited, but we still got a lot of work to do. Our schedule coming up is really brutal the next month, 6 weeks, but we're real excited about it.
Coach mentioned a couple of weeks ago about your bench. Said a lot of those boys will be playing starting elsewhere.
They would, and to their credit, you know, I've never seen any you know body language complaints. You know, our culture's been really good. You know, and that's what it takes. You know, you can't have guys in it for themselves, and I haven't seen that out of any of those guys. You know, and they've come in and done exactly what they need to do, and have played really well.
Yeah, they've understood their role, and I thought they've done a really good job of executing it.
So take your coaching hat off. How proud of you for Jack's accomplishment tonight?
Well, I mean, obviously, there's not a lot of guys in the history of Indiana that have reached 2,000 points, and you know, I don't know if everybody understands, you know, the countless hours that he's put in, you know, to get where he's at. You know, obviously, he's got a lot of God-given talent, but you know, the work he's put in, not only just, you know, skill-wise, but you know, you got to watch basketball. He's worked on his body really hard the last 2-3 years, and you know, we're obviously real proud of him. And you know, it's a big accomplishment, and you know, I think he'll be the first one. You know, I don't think he loves that limelight on him at all.
Not at all.
He looked really uncomfortable.
but you know, he's a team first guy, and you know, that's probably what I'm proud of more than anything.
Yeah.
Does he know Purdue won tonight too?
He does. Well, he was keeping track earlier, but I don't know if he saw the final score or not. I'm sure he does.
We were keeping track up here too.
But I mean, sorry, you were second fiddle. I was trying to get Jack to come out here and talk, and he said, no, I'm good. So and we just talk about that all the time. That's just the type of player he is. He's humble. He just goes about his business, and, you know, and is always a team-first guy. So he's more worried about his team getting the W than he is any of his accolades, points, or anything like that. So. And
not that the other team players aren't like that, but that probably rubs off if they're not. I mean.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, you can't have guys that are selfish guys who are going to have a good team culture. And our culture has been outstanding, you know, this year. And you know, like I said, I'm really proud. He's worked really hard at it.
And by my calculations, which are totally unofficial, but I think he was the 68th player in history. You know, you think about the millions of guys who have played basketball in Indiana, and to be in that top 68 is pretty phenomenal. So,
yeah, and that's you know the good thing is, you know, he's put up big games against a lot of the you know, some of the better teams he's played throughout his career. You know, he hasn't done it. You know, he hasn't done it and you know, all in 50-point wins. He's had big games against some of the best teams we've played.
Coach, thank you for stopping in. Give us a few minutes of your time. Go enjoy your time with family and your son, and
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. We'll see you at Jeffersonville.
I would like to give a shout out to Peggy Heyman if possible. That, you know, I hope she's still watching. You know, we miss her and love her here, and you know, she's been like a grandma to a bunch of these kids, and you know, we look forward to seeing her in the new year.
Hope so too. Thank you.
Thanks.
Good luck this week. Well, did Andy leave us?
Yeah, he's over there talking. So I believe that'll probably do it for us this evening. Thank you, Coach Benner, for stopping in and giving us a few minutes of your time. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I know this will be the last time I'm on the air for this year. So
we will be back Tuesday on B-Town Live for girls basketball action against a sectional opponent, Providence. I'm pretty sure that we're going to see a different team than we saw this afternoon.
Hopefully you saw a team that competed in the second half.
You did.
I was proud of our girls. They did some things in the second half that hopefully we can move forward and use and just continue to get better.
Andy?
Merry Christmas.
Well, thank you for your help again tonight. It makes it a lot easier for us when you're here and when Aaron's not. Any report from B&L? Nope. Done. Everybody, Merry Christmas. We'll see you Tuesday. Well, I guess Tuesday's before Christmas, so we'll still see you Tuesday. Have a good weekend.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.